On Thursday, the European Mediterranean Seismological Center reported that a 7.3 magnitude tremor shook the mining region of Antofagasta in the northern Chile, with no reports of casualties or material damage. According to the EMSC, the seismic occurred at a depth of 128 kilometers, and it was felt in regions of Bolivia, Peru, and Argentina. However, the probability of damage in Chile is low. Although no immediate damage was reported, the National Disaster Prevention and Response Service stated that it was investigating possible damage to people, disruption of basic services, or infrastructure resulting from this earthquake. Furthermore, the National Seismological Center of the University of Chile reported multiple aftershocks near San Pedro de Atacama, whose magnitudes have ranged between 3.1 and 4.8. In Ecuador, a forecast fire affected 120 hectares of the city of Girón and Santa Isabel in the southeast of that jurisdiction due to high levels of heat registered in the area. The authorities at the site activated an emergency operations center to address the damage, while the fire brigades of the three cities are trying to control the fire. The Secretariat of Risk Management informed that so far no houses have been affected, but warned that the fire is still active. The governmental entity detailed that during this session, the low humidity level in the atmosphere, the scarce cloudiness, and as well the increase in wind speed and ultraviolet radiation favor the creation of forest fires. The Brazilian government reported that 96% of the fires in the Pantanal biome of the fires have been extinguished, while the remaining 40% are in the process of being controlled and 4% are still being fought. In this sense, the entity warned about the forecast of a heat wave with low humidity starting next weekend, increasing the risk of new fires. On the other hand, the Ministry of Budget and Planning reaffirmed the commitment of President Lula to ensure the resources to face climate emergency, as well as the commitment of the federal government to environmental sustainability. In China, floods caused by heavy rains leave at least 5 people dead and 8 people missing in the center of the country. In Baoji City, Shanxi province, the rains caused floods, landslides, damage to infrastructure, among other effects. Rural roads, as well as 21 brigades, were affected by flooding in several localities. Rescue teams evacuated more than 7,800 people and managed to restore traffic, communications, and power supply.